हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। आज मैं आपको बताऊंगा केमिकल काइनेटिक्स की दो शॉर्टकट ट्रिक्स जो आप अप्लाई कर सकते हैं किसी भी फ्रैक्शन का। हमें अगर टी हाफ गिवन है या टी हाफ निकालना है तो ज़ीरो ऑर्डर और फर्स्ट ऑर्डर रिएक्शन का शॉर्टकट मेथड मैं बता रहा हूं। इसका नाम देते हैं काइनेटिक्स शॉर्टकट्स। काइनेटिक्स शॉर्टकट्स वन बाय वन हम दोनों रिएक्शंस की बात करते हैं। पहले ज़ीरो ऑर्डर रिएक्शन। ज़ीरो ऑर्डर रिएक्शन का जो शॉर्टकट मेथड है वह है T इज इक्वल्स टू 2 इंटू फ्रैक्शन कंप्लीटेड मल्टीप्लाइड बाय टी हाफ। इसको हम ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं कि T इज इक्वल्स टू अब फ्रैक्शन को अगर हम मान लें कोई भी फॉर्म P बाई क्यू या X बाई वाई, सो X बाई वाई दिस इज द फ्रैक्शन गिवन एंड देन मल्टीप्लाइड बाई टी हाफ। सो इसको हम किसी भी क्वेश्चन पे किसी भी टाइप के फ्रैक्शन पे अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। पहला एग्जांपल, सपोज हमें टी हाफ गिवन है एंड वी हैव टू फाइंड T half is given and we have to find time for 75% completion. So we all know zero order follows unitary kinetics, unitary method. So time for 75% completion. 75% completion, if we have to convert it into fraction, it means it is 3/4 fraction. Because in this we have to apply fraction method, so we have to calculate total time, and suppose T half is given 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is. So the trick is T half will be this T is equals to, I can write it as total time for 3/4 of the reaction is what, 2 into fraction completed. So this is the fraction 3/4 into T half, whatever T half is given 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you will multiply it accordingly. That means when we solve this, so this is 2 2s are 4, 2/3, that means 1.5 times of T half. And it is quite evident, if 10 minutes is the half lifetime, so 75 is 15 minutes. If it is 100, so 150 minutes, just half of that. Second example, suppose now this fraction is quite simple, but suppose you have to calculate time required for 7/8 completion. So we can again apply this method. What is the trick? So for T 7/8, this will be equal to 2 into what is the fraction 7/8 multiplied by T half. So when we solve this, so 2 4s are 8, 7/4 is 1.75 times T half. So if T half is given, just multiply it by 1.75 and you will get the time required for 7/8 completion. Third example, so like suppose I have any random fraction, time required for 9/10 completion. Again apply the formula. So T 9/10 will be 2 into what is the fraction 9/10 into T half. So this is 2 5s and 9/5 is 1.8 times of T half. So whatever T half is given, just multiply it by 1.8 and you will get the time required for the T 9/10 completion. Fine, but one important note is that you have to remember that T 100% for zero order, of course for zero order T 100% is always equals to 2 times of T half. Suppose it is 10 minutes, so 100% reaction gets completed in 20 minutes. One more important notation, that zero order reaction completes to 100%. It completes to 100%, whereas first order reaction never completes to 100%. Fine. Now coming to the first order part. This is important because 99% times we will get a question on first order only. So let us first order kinetics. So what is the trick? The trick is you have to remember this formula. This formula is called the 2 to the power n minus 1 upon 2 to the power n rule. 2 to the power n minus 1 upon 2 to the power n. Now let us apply this method to calculate any half-life, means for any reaction if we have to calculate the half-life. So like first question I can take the simple one. Half-life for first order reaction, suppose it is given T half is 20 minutes and you have to find time for 7/8. This you have to calculate. Just apply this formula. But the trick is power n, that means whatever is the denominator, that must be a whole complete whole power of 2. Let us see how. So if I have to calculate T 7/8, so I can write it as T 7/8 is equals to, now on the upper side I have 7, on this denominator I have 8. So this can be written as 8, I can write as 2 to the power 2 to the 4 to the 8, so 2 to the power 3, and 7 can be written as 2 to the power 3 minus 1, because again 8 minus 1 is 7. So what is the value of n? Now compare this with the general formula or the trick. So we get the n value is equals to, sorry, not 3, n is 3. So the factor n is 3. And now what is the trick? The trick is, formula that we have to apply is this you can mark it as key point. The key point is total time is equals to n into T half. So this is important. This is the key point. Okay, now apply this part. So since n is 3, so I can calculate simply. That means apply this part. So T is equals to, we know that T is equals to n into T half. So n value is 3, T half is given 20, that means 60 minutes is the time required for 7/8 completion. Okay, so let us solve one more question. Suppose in one more question, the first order reaction takes 150 seconds. So 150 seconds to reach 31/32 completion. So this is the time any reaction, it requires 150 seconds to reach 31/32 ratio. So now you have to calculate T half. Okay, so again apply this technique. Now it is 32, so it should always be like 2/3, 31/32, or some power of 64, because these are the perfect square of 2. So again 31/32 can be written as, I can write it as 2. First write this denominator. So 32 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That means 2 to the power 5. And this can be written as 2 to the power 5 minus 1. So this is 5. That means what is the value of n? N is 5, because 32 is what? 2 to the power 5. So when we get the n as 5, so again apply this formula. T is equals to this one. T is equals to n into T half. So n is 5, and we have to calculate T half. So where time is given 150. So this is T half. So T half will be how much? 30 seconds. So simple trick. Okay, fine. Again, one good question I have. So suppose you have to calculate ratio for the, what is the ratio? I'm writing the question. What is the ratio of time for 15 by 16 completion to time for 3 by 4th completion for a first order reaction, of course. So now we have to calculate two different times, first 15 by 16 and second 3 by 4, and then we have to find its ratio. So I can directly apply this shortcut method. So I can write this for 15 by 16, I can write it as 16 can be written as 2 to the power 4 and 15 is 2 to the power 4 minus 1. That means here we are getting n value as 4. Second part, in this case for 3 by 4 I can write it as 2 to the power 4 minus 1, that is 3, and then 2 to the power 2, because I have to find 3 by 4. So here we are getting n value as 2. So a required ratio I can directly calculate is 4 times t half, because I was getting n as 4, divided by 2 times of t half. So the ratio is always 2:1. Thank you. But one thing that you have to remember is this method is applicable only when the denominator is a power of 2, and this formula you have to remember, t is equals to n factor into t half. So that is the trick. So you can apply this for any fraction which is power of 2, like 1 by 2, then you can apply 3 by 4, 7 by 8, then you can calculate 15 by 16, then 31 by 32, or you can calculate 63 by 64, like that, 127 by 128, and so on. Thanks. All the best.